If you want more in life, start by giving more. So many of us wait for a breakthrough, a miracle, or someone to rescue us. But what if the power to change your life lies in your own hands? This story will challenge how you see yourself, and show how one shift in mindset can turn a beggar into a businessman. Let's dive in. At a busy railway station in a city, a beggar sat on the platform, surviving by asking passengers for spare change. Every day, trains would stop, people would pass, and he'd stretch out his hand, hoping for kindness. One day, he noticed a tall, well-dressed man stepping off a train. The beggar thought, "This man looks wealthy. He'll surely give me something." He approached the man and asked for alms. But instead of giving, the man looked him in the eye and asked, "You always ask from others. Have you ever given anything to anyone?" Confused, the beggar replied, "Sir, I am just a beggar. I have nothing to give." The man smiled and said, "Then you have no right to ask. I'm a businessman, I believe in give and take. If you give me something, then I'll give you something in return." With those words, the man boarded the train and left. The beggar was stunned. He sat there, replaying the man's words. Maybe people don't give me much because I never offer anything back. But what can I give? I have nothing. For 2 days. That question haunted him. On the third day, he noticed some flowers blooming near the station. An idea bloomed too. What if I give flowers to people who give me money? He picked a few and began his new way of begging, offering a flower to each person who gave him coins. To his surprise, people smiled. They kept the flowers. They gave more. This small gesture made a big difference. From that day, he made it a routine, pluck flowers every morning, and offer them as a token of appreciation. More people started giving him money. When he ran out of flowers, the money slowed down. He then realized something powerful. Value attracts value. One day, while on a train, he spotted the same tall man again. Excited, he rushed over. "Sir, today I have something to give. Please accept these flowers." The man smiled, handed him money, and said, "Wonderful. You've become a businessman, just like me." Those words ignited something deeper. The beggar stepped off the train, looked up at the sky, and shouted, "I am not a beggar anymore. I am a businessman." People around him thought he was crazy. But he was just determined. 6 months later, at the same station, 2 well-dressed men were traveling. One of them extended his hand and said, "Do you remember me?" The second man replied, "No, I don't think so." The first man smiled. "We've met twice. Once when you refused to give me money. And once when you bought flowers from me. I was the beggar. Today, I am a successful flower merchant." Surprised, the man asked, "What do you do now?" He replied, "I own a growing flower business. You taught me a simple rule, give, and then you shall receive. That one lesson changed my life." He continued, "People never gave me alms. They were paying for the value I gave, the flowers. I reinvested that money, bought more flowers, and grew my business. Today, I travel from city to city selling flowers wholesale. You didn't just give me money, you gave me perspective." Both men smiled, and continued their journey. Life lesson. This story isn't just about flowers or begging. It's about the power of giving, self-perception, and changing your mindset. We limit ourselves by believing we have nothing to offer. But the truth is, everyone has something to give. Kindness, effort, ideas, or value. When we start giving, the world begins to give back. The beggar was never truly a beggar. He was a businessman all along and he just didn't know it yet. So ask yourself, are you waiting to receive? Or are you ready to give and grow? Because transformation doesn't begin with what you have. It begins with what you believe. Hey everyone. I noticed that a lot of you are enjoying my content, but haven't subscribed yet. Subscribing doesn't cost a penny. It's free. If you like what you see and want to support me, just hit that subscribe button. It means the world to me, and helps me keep creating content you love. Thank you for being here.